Uh, Today, I want to talk about some vital points, some things that we need to take cognizance of when interpreting geomancy, when interpreting a geomancy chart. But let me start from, especially, yeah. So some basic things that we need to take cognizance of when interpreting a geometry chart. So that is basically what I want to discuss in this video. But before I proceed, or before I start discussing or talking about that, I want to say something. There was a time one of my geometry students asked me a question, and this is the question. The question is that one. So what brought about his question was that I taught him when we got to a topic of relationship questions. In Eastern geometry we have different corridors for different topic of different queries. So we got to a topic where we were talking about uh, the relationship. That is how to know when a relationship can lead to successful marriage, or maybe there will be breakup along the line. So after we discussed about that, so he later came back to me to ask me that, well, does it matter? Does the way we frame the questions matter when we are trying to answer a query? Taking for instance, since the question is about relationship, if there will be breakup or not. So he asked me that one. Let's say if you want somebody want to ask those question, does the person needs to put yes or no into such question? That for instance, would there be a breakup in the relationship? Yes or no? That is it necessary for the person to put yes or no when asking such question? And the simple answer I gave to the person that, well, it is not compulsory, it is not necessary that you must put yes or no to such question. That the querent asks that, oh, will there be a breakup in the relationship? That is a simple question. That question is simple enough for us to understand. So the yes or no, now putting the person, would there be a breakup in the relationship? Yes or no. Adding that to is making that redundant or not necessary. So now, but why I bring that into this discussion is this. Many of us believe that the way we frame question matters a lot in determining our answer, in determining the query, or in order to make the chat respond perfectly well. Yes, that is absolutely correct, but not. I want us to understand something, that the way you frame your question matter. That is fine, but what that matters is in regards to you understanding the chat. It is not doesn't have anything to do with the chat itself. The way you frame the question matters, yes, but it matters in in relation to you understanding the chart, so that you will know where you want to face where you want to face, or how you want to interpret it. Do you understand? It doesn't matter even if you did not say anything. If you just use hand to rub the sound, the moment you still say something, and to be in line with what is your mind. Whatever you say doesn't matter whether the chat will come out. No. But the reason why it matters the way you frames your question is because of you that want to interpret it, so that you will know the direction to which you want to take your question to. Taking for instance now, let's say you want to use Western geometry to interpret a chart. You're not asking about relationship. You have to define your relationship very well. Are you talking about relationship in terms of partner, or you're talking about relationship in terms of maybe sexual aspect of it, so that you will know maybe you want to go to house 7 or you want to go to house 5. That is how you have to, that is when your framing questions comes to play. How you frame your question, it is to you the geomancer. But either you frame your question well, you don't frame your question well, it doesn't matter whether the way the geometry chart will come out, doesn't matter. It is that one is in relation to you that want to interpret it, so that you will know where you want to go, so that you will not use wrong corridor for wrong something, so that you won't use wrong something for that is what matter. But the chart itself doesn't. Do you understand? Because when you come to the local geomancer, the local one, the people that usually by local I mean the expert, those ones that you cannot easily find online talking about this thing. All they will do, once you just say something, either you frame it well or not, they will interpret your chart for you. They will say what the chart say. It is when you are there, it is when you are not asking question And they will then know how to, when you then ask them question, oh, I want to know this as well, blah blah. They will then begin to, okay, this is what you want to know, blah. They will just be moving. Do you understand? But those one doesn't concern how we man. But you, the way it is framed and depend the way your question is asked will determine where you, because these are many houses on the chart, so it will then determine where you want to go or which house you want to query. So those are some of the things I want to let us take cognizance of. Now that is even by the way as well. Now there is this part I want us to there's this part I want us to also take cognizance of when interpreting a geometry chart. You see, when a querent comes to you to inquire about some things, you need sometimes to question the querent in order to understand the subject matter to some extent, to a good extent, so that you will know how to address the question, how to look at it from a deeper perspective. Let me give you I want to point out in this particular video is this that one. Sometimes when query comes to you to make enquiry about something, try to understand the subject matter they are asking about so that you can be able to look at other aspects, other areas of the chart that you can use to guide them. Don't just guide them on based on what they talk alone. Before you even cast the chart, try to question them, ask them so that you will know where what is left, what is not clear to them, what they don't understand. Because sometimes query will come to you to bring about surface discussion. They won't tell you deep something. So until you ask them, so because if this person has told this geomancer that well is something that relate to, because some in Africa, yeah, some people want to go travel, they will not tell you the where they are, they just want you to just do that part they want. They don't want to. So how do you mean he has told that particular geomancer that this is the case? Probably the geomancer will have told the visa aspect of it might be complicated. You should go and make some findings about if it's something. So geomancer will have worried about it. Maybe I skip that part because he was thinking that maybe there's a journey of maybe it doesn't it's not all journey that require visa or possessing of book or possession or something. That was the geomancer. Geomancer just look at the aspect of the world, the movement, the something. And person that was the part I want to explain this part that we should always take cognizance of information. So of certain things before we should take cognizance of certain things before we divine or we consult. Ask them questions, know what it is, so that you will know where you actually want to face, what you actually want to divine about, consult about. Ask them questions, understand their situation. So that is what I want to chip in today. I hope this help you in one way or the other. Thank you very much for listening to the video from beginning to the end, and may God bless you. As you like and comment and share this video, as you like, comment, or you share this video, may your life be may your life never be useless. Thank you. God bless you.